Hey guys, so here we are with another quick video. Since it's camping season, I've been running into this a lot with different customers. So they're going out camping when they get on site after this season where the RV's just been sitting there. They hook it up to the water hookups and they have no water inside the RV. So they call me to come check it out, see what the issue is. Most of the time, all I do is just tell them over the phone and I have to come out. But I tell them to look at the city water inlet. All you have to do is take that screen off, and what you'll see in there is a check valve. So this little knob in here, if you check out where yours is at, remove the hose, remove that little screen, and you'll see that little white knob way inside there, that hole. That is a check valve, so water only goes in one direction and doesn't come out. So when you're using the pump inside the RV, all your pipes are pressurized and the check valve, so water doesn't come out. It only goes in one direction. So what you have to do here, let me remove this just to show you what it looks like. This is the white knob. Most of the time what I see happen is that with this just sitting over winter, depending where you're at, it can get stuck shut and it will not let water through. So all you have to do is grab something that's long that you can push that in. That's it. That'll break loose the check valve and let water into the unit. So that's one thing I tell people to check out. Another thing, if they're using the pump but they're not getting pressure out of the faucets, and if you see that it's pretty much the same with hot and cold lines, if it's only when you use the pump, one thing I tell people to do is go to where your pump is at and check this filter. It's usually before the pump. So all you have to do is remove this cap. It just screws right off. And look at that screen. A lot of times this screen will be full of junk and not letting water go into the pump, and that's why there's no pressure. Not always the case, but a lot of times it's just that. So I've run into that several times. And if you see that there's no pressure out of the hot water when you're turning on the hot water, it may just be an issue with the different valves. So the hot water, your tank has different valves behind it, unless it's an instant water heater. If it was first installed with a fresh tank, a tank water heater, then it will have bypass valves behind it, so that come winter time when you have to winterize the unit, you can close it and not have to fill up the whole water tank with antifreeze. So what I've seen a lot of times, all I do when I come out on site is open up a few valves, close other valves, so that we're directing water the right way. I'm sure you can find Google pictures to see what position your valve should be in. But a quick example, I don't care what kind of valve it is, usually the direction the handle is going is the direction the water is going to go through. So when you have a bypass valve, your valve is going to have 3 different lines on it. With the valve pointed in this direction, that means water is going in and out. When it's turned and going up, that means water is going in and up or down, whatever direction that's in. So you want to pay attention to that. Now that we're in camping season, of course you want hot water. You want to make sure that water is getting into the tank. So you follow the blue line, unless it's white pipe, and you want to make sure the valve there is open. There's usually, not always, but usually a hose or a pipe between that valve and one right above it. That one has to be shut because that'll mix cold water with hot. So you want the one open that goes into the tank and the one that comes out of the tank open. So you want to pay attention to the different valves. It doesn't matter what kind of valve you have, they're all pretty much the same. Just look at the handle, that'll tell you what direction the water is actually going in. And the only other thing I would say here, taking advantage of that, we're talking about water systems. If you have lukewarm water coming out of your faucet, you might have left that one valve I'm talking about, the bypass, open, so your cold water is mixing with the hot water and giving you lukewarm water. So if you want to see if the water heater is actually working, go outside, lift that lever of the relief valve, and it'll squirt some water. If it's hot, you know the hot water, the tank is doing its job, but it's just not getting to the faucet. So that's why it can probably be the check valve right behind the water heater, or just a matter of some valves that need adjusting. So yeah, I hope this video helps you out. Just check those things out and have fun camping. See you next time.